Hello, brave math adventurers! Welcome to a super exciting math monster battle. Today, we are going on an epic quest. Our mission, if you choose to accept it, is to defeat some mighty math monsters, and we're going to do it using our ultimate superpower, division.
So, I have to ask, are you ready for this? This is your chance to show everyone how awesome you are at math and become a true division master. I bet you're ready. Let's get this math monster battle started.
All right, take a look. This is our quest map for today. It is filled with 9 different math monsters that we have to outsmart. We're going to take them on one by one, starting with some multiple choice monsters, and then working our way all the way up to the final boss.
Now, before we jump in, let's quickly power up with our secret weapon. What exactly is division? Well, think of it like this. It's your superpower for sharing things fairly or splitting something big into smaller, equal groups. That's all it is. Pretty cool, right? Let's go use it.
Okay, here we go. It's time for Level 1, the multiple choice monsters. There are 6 of these guys, and for each one, we just have to pick the right answer to win. Let's meet our first opponent.
So our first monster is a bit of a puzzle. It says 52 divided by a star equals 7 with the remainder of a moon. Our job is to figure out what numbers the star and the moon really are. The biggest clue here is that we're making some equal groups, and we end up with 7 of those groups.
Let's try thinking backwards. 7 groups of what number gets us close to 52? Let's use our 7 times table. Okay, 7 times 7 is 49. Hey, that's super close. So the star has to be a 7. Now what's left over? We started with 52, and we used up 49 in our groups, so 52 minus 49 is 3. The moon is a 3. First monster defeated.
Next up, my brother has 39 $1 coins. Wow. He wants to swap them for as many $5 coins as he possibly can. The big question is, how many $1 coins will he have left over at the end? This is all about making groups of 5.
Okay, let's see how many groups of 5 we can make out of 39. Let's count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's 7 groups of 5. So he can get 7 $5 coins. But wait, he started with 39. So 39 minus the 35 he traded leaves 4 coins left over. So the answer is A, 4. You got this.
Ooh, this monster is a tricky one. It's a two-parter. My father has 48 shells. First, he puts them into bags with 7 shells in each bag. Then, whatever shells are left over get put into little boxes of 2. We need to find out how many boxes he used. Let's just do step 1 first, nice and easy.
All right, step 1. 48 shells divided into groups of 7. How many 7s can we fit into 48? Well, I know 6 times 7 is 42, so that's 6 full bags, and that means there are 6 shells left over. Now for step 2. We take those 6 leftover shells and put them into boxes of 2. So how many groups of 2 can we make from 6? That's right, 3. So we need 3 boxes. The answer is B.
Dumplings. We have 38 pork dumplings, and we could fit 4 in each basket. The question asks how many baskets we need for all the dumplings. Now, pay close attention to that word, all. It's a super important clue for this problem. Okay, let's do the division. 38 divided by 4. We know that 9 times 4 is 36, so we can fill up 9 baskets completely. But hold on, we have 2 dumplings left over. We can't just leave them on the table, can we? No way! They need a basket too. So we need those 9 full baskets, plus 1 more basket for the leftovers. That means we need 10 baskets in total. Awesome job!
Here comes our next challenge. Some school workers are setting up 34 chairs, and they're putting them in rows of 9. But that last row isn't going to be full. The question is, how many more chairs do they need to make that last row a complete, full row of 9? So first, we got to figure out how many chairs are even in that last row to begin with.
Let's figure this out together. 34 divided by 9. How many 9s are in 34? Well, 3 times 9 is 27. So that gives us 3 full rows. And if we take 34 and subtract 27, we have 7 chairs left over. So that's our incomplete last row. If a full row needs 9 chairs, and we only have 7, how many more do we need? We just do 9 minus 7, which equals 2. We need 2 more chairs.
All right, this is the last monster of level 1. Sammy has $25, and apples cost $4 each. What's the biggest number of apples he can buy? This is just another division mission. We just need to see how many groups of $4 we can make from his $25. Well, 25 divided by 4 is 6, with $1 left over. He can't buy another apple with just $1, so the answer is 6 apples. Piece of cake.
Wow, you defeated all the multiple choice monsters? Fantastic work. But the quest isn't over yet. Let's move on to level 2. The challenges get a little tougher here. It's time for the great grouping battle. Our next monster is about some scouts at a campout. There are 46 scouts, and they're being put into tents that can hold 6 people. The question is, how many scouts are in the last tent? You know, the last tent is always the one with the leftover scouts. So this question is really just a sneaky way of asking for the remainder. 46 divided by 6 is 7, with the remainder of 4. So there are 4 scouts in that last tent.
Okay, now for part 2 of the scout monster. The scouts have 76 bamboo sticks. They have 8 tents to build, and each tent needs 9 bamboo sticks. The question is 76 sticks enough? Well, first, let's figure out how many sticks they need in total.
So the very first thing we have to do is figure out the total number of sticks they need. If there are 8 tents, and each one needs 9 sticks, we multiply. 8 times 9 is 72. So, they need 72 sticks. And they have 76 sticks. Is that enough? Yes, of course. They have more than enough. They'll even have 4 sticks left over. Another monster defeated.
You are doing an incredible job. We have made it all the way to the final level, so prepare yourselves for the toughest challenge yet. It's the final boss in the word problem castle.
Whoa, look at this. It's a number card game. We have the numbers 14, 39, 7, 5, 13, and 9. Our mission is to use these cards to create 3 different division problems where the remainder, the leftover number, is exactly the same for all 3 of them. This one's going to make us think.
And here's the secret code. After trying a few different combinations, we find a match. Look, 13 divided by 9 is 1 with 4 left over. Then, 14 divided by 5 is 2 with 4 left over. And finally, 39 divided by 7 is 5 with, you guessed it, 4 left over. They all have a remainder of 4. We've beaten the first part of the final boss.
This is it, the last monster standing. A teacher divides 45 pencils evenly among 8 students. Part A asks how many pencils each student gets, and Part B asks how many more pencils the teacher needs so she can give 1 more pencil to every single student. Let's do Part A first. Okay, for Part A, 45 pencils divided by 8 students. Well, 8 times 5 is 40, so each student gets 5 pencils, and there are 5 pencils left over. Now for Part B. To give 1 more pencil to each of the 8 students, the teacher would need 8 pencils. She already has 5 left over from before, so how many more does she need? We just do 8 minus 5, and that equals 3. She needs 3 more pencils. And with that, we have defeated the final boss. You did it! You defeated all 9 math monsters, and you completed the quest. Congratulations! You are now officially a Division Master. And just remember, Division is your amazing superpower for sharing. So, what awesome math quest should we go on next? Keep practicing, and I'll see you for our next adventure.